What's up guys, my name is Jeremy. I'm not gonna do the Jeremy bit again, although I am doing 5 more fragrances that Jeremy made me buy. Welcome to J-ROYL everyone, my name is James, not Jeremy, despite the uncanny resemblance. And this is Top 5 Friday. Jeremy Fragrance is one of the most influential people in the YouTube fragrance world. He's been massively influential to a lot of the reviewers here on YouTube, myself included. If you don't already know, Timmy from Imagine Scent collaborated with me and we did a video called Top 5 Fragrances Jeremy Made Us Buy. Well, guess what? There was a lot more than 5, y'all. I have 5 more fragrances that Jeremy encouraged me to purchase through sheer showmanship. At number 5, Dolce Gabbana The One Eau de Parfum. It's funny how The One isn't even number 1. The EDT version of The One is widely regarded as one of the sexiest men's fragrances. It's one of the staples for dates. Unfortunately, its performance was pretty garbage. Garbage day! When this first was released, I sampled this, and to my surprise, the longevity was the same. It was just as bad as the original. Until I watched Jeremy Fragrance's take on this fragrance. He convinced me that the performance was better, so I bought it. And after owning this fragrance and actually wearing it, I did notice that I had probably about 3 hours longer longevity. It was because when I sampled it, the atomizer was out of a decant, so it was very, very small, and I essentially underapplied.
The One, ooh.
Number 5, The One Eau de Parfum. My number 4 fragrance that Jeremy encouraged me to buy, Perry Ellis 360 Red. This fragrance was honestly off my radar before Jeremy. I didn't really know there was such a good clone of Acqua di Gio, but there is, and it's this. Jeremy often mentions this fragrance when he's talking about good cheapies, especially for high schoolers. I couldn't agree more. This fragrance is extremely affordable. Unfortunately, owning the bottle causes you to lose a bit of self-respect. It won't really smell too unique or creative or cool, but you'll smell good, and that's what Jeremy's all about. Number 4, 360 Red. The number 3 fragrance that Jeremy encouraged me to purchase, Dior Sauvage. I can see the comments already. What do you mean Jeremy? What do you mean Jeremy made you buy this? What about Johnny Depp? I'll tell you how Jeremy convinced me to buy this. While half of the fragrance community was flaming this and saying how it's garbage, it stinks, Jeremy was saying, hey, girls love it. It's a huge compliment getter. It performs really well, and it works in warm weather. Call a spade a spade. Dior Sauvage is a crazy good compliment getter. I have a ton of other fragrances that I enjoy for myself, a little bit more than this, but come on guys, Dior Sauvage. It's a dumb reach. It gets the job done. My number 3, Dior Sauvage. The number 2 fragrance that Jeremy encouraged me to buy is Le Male Popeye. I always thought this bottle was so darn tacky, and that was one of the reasons I wasn't interested in getting it, because I am a collector and my collection's aesthetic is important to me. But I'm glad Jeremy Fragrance spent so much time with this one because I really do enjoy it. Oftentimes in the summer, I really want to reach for Le Male once in a while, but it is quite overpowering for the warm weather, and that's where Popeye comes to the rescue with his massive forearms that are not proportionate to his body. Although I wish I got the longevity that other people seem to get with this fragrance, I do really enjoy it, and I'm really happy that Jeremy continues to brainwash me with his charisma. At number 2, Le Male Popeye. And the number 1 fragrance that Jeremy encouraged me to buy, CH Men Red Ribbon Vintage version. I can honestly say from all the fragrances that Jeremy encouraged me to buy, 24 Gold was completely off my radar. The next one would probably be CH Men. Although I've been pretty familiar with Catalina Herrera's fragrances, I always assumed they were meh. I didn't really try them out until Jeremy praised this one so much. Jeremy often calls this the one night stand fragrance because it is very sexy, but it doesn't have the sensual, cuddly aspects that some of the other date fragrances out there have. I really enjoy this somewhat spicy, sugary fragrance. It's actually my second bottle. My first bottle was the newest formulation. Jeremy had me convinced that it was Red Ribbon or bust. I'm here to say that the Red Ribbon Vintage versus the modern reformulation, whether it's silver or gold cap, it's a negligible difference. The juice is extremely similar. And unless the prices are comparable, you can go ahead and get the modern version. CH Men is a special fragrance. There's not many fragrances that smell like it other than some of its flankers, but I encourage you to really check this one out because Jeremy's high praise,
I get it.
at number 1, CH Men. All right, everyone, that was my top 5 for this Friday. You may notice that the top 10 so far have been designer fragrances, and that's because Jeremy mainly focuses on fragrances that do the job, that get those compliments, which designers tend to do more so than niche.
However, there may be a niche video in the works.
All of our links to the Facebook group, Instagram, and Snapchat are down below. And if you like what you see, then go ahead and click the subscribe button. And if you like the video, like the video. Goodbye!